Hi, welcome to 4th grade language arts. My name is Amanda Berbig. I am the tutor for 4th grade language arts, and I've been tutoring at this tutorial now. This will be my 4th year, so been with the tutorial since they opened. Before that, I was a public school teacher. I taught in PG County and Anne Arundel County. So teaching is kind of what my degree is in, what I've always been doing, and I really do enjoy it. And 4th grade is some of my favorite ages. So let me just explain to you a little bit basic about the class. Our main curriculum is Shirley Grammar. It is a very classical curriculum. This is a picture of the teacher's manual. If you have not done Shirley Grammar before, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you do the prep class in the summer, especially coming into 4th grade. 4th grade picks up really quickly. Shirley Grammar is scaffolded, so they assume that you've done 2nd and 3rd grade leading into it. So it does pick up a lot quicker. It's not impossible to come in if you've never done it, but I would definitely recommend you take the prep class and definitely recommend that you get the teacher's manual as a parent. Shirley Grammar is very repetitive. So once you pick up her structure, you get it pretty easily, but it is something that you kind of need the teacher's manual to sift through. And it really helps you as a parent, because I know the first year I taught this, there were things that I didn't remember about grammar that were in here, and it was very helpful for me. So I would highly recommend getting this book. You can find it used. It's pretty cheap. So on top of Shirley Grammar, which is sectioned in chapters, and we do each chapter a week, and it ends with a chapter test, which is majority of their grade. There's also a writing portion to Shirley Grammar. It looks at expository writing. It looks at narrative writing, persuasive writing. We get into essay outline towards the end, and we even write an autobiography. So there is a lot of writing in 4th grade. We supplement with IEW, which is really helpful. It's a way to add quality adjectives, add senses, all types of different things that we add to our writing. I'll pick a specific focus for each paper, and we'll use the supplements from IEW to kind of beef up our Shirley Grammar writing. So even though we use the Shirley Grammar structure, we are supplementing a little bit with that. And you don't have to worry about purchasing anything. All the supplements come from me. But so each week there'll be a chapter test, and they will have a writing about, I would say, every 2 weeks, because it goes across the writing process. They'll organize, they'll draft, they'll revise and edit, and then there'll be a final draft. And there'll be a lot of modeling from me. So and Shirley Grammar has some really good references. On top of that, they will have spelling each week. So they will get 10 words and 3 challenge words, and the challenge words are are extra credit, so you don't have to worry about them. If your child is not one of those spelling people, they can either try them, and then if they get them right, great, or they can just not do the challenge words at all. So the structure of our class is a Tuesday through Monday. Tutorial is on Tuesday and Thursday, so in bold, these are the things that we do in class, and I will do those things, and you won't have to worry about them. And then Wednesday, Friday, Monday are the things that they'll do at home. Monday for me in language arts, this is just a sample assignment sheet to give you an idea. Monday for me in language arts is always a test day. That's when they do their spelling test, and that's when they do their Shirley Grammar test. So because of the structure, I only do spelling practice on Wednesday and Friday, and then they test on Monday. That works fine for some kids. Some kids that are struggling spellers, you may have to supplement extra spelling work on Tuesday and Thursday, and that's completely up to you as a parent and knowing where your child is at. On top of grammar and writing, we have a literature piece to our class, and we do a bunch of different genres. We do poetry, and we'll focus on each of these individually at a time. We do some novels like Shiloh, Because of Winn-Dixie, Number the Stars, so historical fiction. this is historical fiction as well, Fever. The focus of the literature piece is mainly comprehension. So it'll be vocabulary and questions, and it'll be inferences and character traits. So it will really be connecting to the text as readers and pulling things out of it about the character of the people in the text. These books are not set in stone. I'm looking at a few alternative novels, but as far as I know, I plan on just adding to these novels. But I will let you know as soon as that I know for sure. This is just a sampling of what I've used in the past. I picked the books based on grade level, but also based on books I know that I've read with kids before and they just love, because really what I want to do is get these kids interested in reading, and becoming just, because if you're excited about reading, whether you're a good reader or not, that's like 95% of the battle. So these books spanned across a wide range of reading levels. So depending on where your child is at, you will have to help read for them or get them an auto book or whatever works for them best. When we read in class, I always read aloud. It helps with fluency, it helps with understanding, and it just breaks down those barriers of struggling readers. So this is not meant to be a guided reading type of thing. So depending on where your child is at, you may have to supplement a little more in reading as far as individual reading level. But as far as a comprehension piece, that's in the class. So their main grade will be Shirley Grammar. They'll have writing. They'll have literature questions and literature projects at the end of each novel, and those will be a part of their grade as well, and then spelling tests. So all the fun stuff. We try to intertwine everything, the Shirley Grammar, into the literature, into the writing, and we try to weave it all together to make it cohesive and fun, and the kids usually really do enjoy the literature part of it. So I hope that helps you get a good scope of the class. I know each person has an individual case, so if you feel like you have some other questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you on the phone about whether this is a good class for you or not, whether this would fit your child or not. Every child's different. But hopefully that gives you just an idea of what English looks like. Thanks for stopping by, and have a nice night.